I'm Adam from Adam's Trail Notes, and today I'm going to teach you how to light paint. So what is light painting? Light painting is a photography technique in which you wave a light around in the air and take a long exposure. The result should look like a light trail in mid-air. It is a really cool way to spark your creativity and create some awesome images. So let's get to it. So now that I explained what light painting is, what do you need to do it? First off, you need a DSLR camera with manual mode or your phone. You need a wide-angle lens, a tripod, a flashlight, and a dark room. So let's first talk about the camera. Since you will be taking exposures of up to 30 seconds, a DSLR is preferred. You will need to have manual mode as a function so you can control all of your settings. You did hear me right when I said you can use your phone for it. There are a few apps that allow for long exposure photography on mobile devices. It is not the preferred method, but it is possible to do it. Next up, for the lens, I would recommend a wide-angle lens just because you can capture more of the room or the location you are shooting at, so you don't have to be super tight and try and guess where you have to light paint or you can't. The third item is a tripod, and let me repeat this very slowly so all of you can understand. You need a tripod. A tripod is essential, especially for night photography, which is what you are doing here. Even if you are just in your garage in a dark room, you are doing night photography because it is dark out, okay? So a tripod is crucial because you are doing exposures up to 20 to 30 seconds. Any touch of the camera can ruin the image, and you don't want that. So, an easy way to fix this, get a sturdy tripod. Or if you do not have a sturdy tripod, place your camera carefully on a table or a chair that is sturdy enough to hold the camera. This is what I did when I first started out and started taking pictures of light painting. It's an easy way, but you will want to upgrade to a tripod soon if you want to get into more advanced designs. Next up, you need a flashlight. Duh. Now, obviously, the flashlight is going to be your tool of trade for this photography technique. You will be waving it around when you take the picture, and that is what is going to create the unique element for these images. Now, any flashlight will work. You don't have to try and dig up one in your closet. A phone flashlight is perfectly fine and create amazing effects. And lastly, you need a dark environment. Now, it can be a location, it can be outside at night, or it can be in your bathroom with all the lights turned off. It doesn't really matter. You just need enough space for your tripod and camera or your phone to go and for you to move around. The ideally place is the garage, at least for me, just because it is the darkest place in the house and it provides the most space. Because with some of these designs, you're going to be moving around, maybe there's going to be multiple people involved, and if you want to do it in your bathroom or your room, sometimes it can get a little cramped in there. But choose your location. You can do it outside when it gets really dark out. It's perfectly fine. So next up is your camera settings. You're going to want to first put your lens on manual focus because autofocus hunts at night and it will never achieve perfect focus, so manual focus is going to be your friend for this one. Next, you want manual mode because you can control all of your settings such as shutter speed, ISO, and aperture. For shutter speed, I recommend 20 to 30 seconds as that will give you enough time to wave your flashlight in the air and create a nice design. Aperture, you're going to do f8 to f11. This makes it so the flashlight and even you, if you are in the image, are very sharp, or the objects, they're very sharp and crisp. And ISO is going to be at 100. Now at night, usually you would think that ISOs are going to be higher so they can gather more light, but for this, the flashlight that you're waving around in front of the camera is so bright that you don't want to blow it out. So ISO is going to be set to 100, the lowest it can go, so you don't overexpose the image and you get a nice, balanced, neutral picture. If you don't have anybody to help you out when you are light painting, what you can do is put your self-timer mode on your camera to 5 to 10 seconds so you have enough time to take the picture and run and get in position. And the last and final part is to turn all of your lights off. That means window shades gone, not gone, just closed. Garage doors closed, lights off, no flashlights, no phone screens out, nothing. You want it pitch black in there. And that is so you can get better results with your images because the light is going to be the only thing it picks up. Now for the fun part, what to draw. You can select from a multitude of shapes or symbols. You can even move into letters, drawing your name out or different words. Just remember, if you are going to write anything, make sure to write the letters backwards because the camera mirrors whatever you are doing. And besides that, you can really just let your creativity be unleashed. You can outline objects such as chairs or bicycles. You can have two different people in the frame doing light battles. You can have multiple people. You can paint your face one way, turn here, paint your face again, and it looks like you have 3 or 4 or 5 of you in the same picture. you can really do anything you want with light painting, which is why it makes it so fun, and it is so easily accessible. You can do it right inside your home, and it takes very little equipment. Take some great images, stay safe, and have fun. I'll see you out there.